welcome to Max Mountain World. So often I go out to do a video and there's so much other stuff that I find I have to ignore it, otherwise I end up with hours and hours of stuff to edit out. So what I'm going to do today is just take a little trot out. It's a beautiful day today and I've got to get out. Now I've been telling myself that I'm going to stop driving less and walk more, and then it snowed. So the problem with that is that obviously I can't go that far up the mountain without getting cold, wet feet, slipping, falling, carrying gear and all the rest of it. So just a little video on the stuff that maybe I've missed or the stuff that I observe. Here we go. Main Street, Les-Orres 1800. Yeah, just either side the little barriers there, you can see the what's left of our last snowfall. We'll see what's happening around here. I did give a clue in a previous video about one of the things that's going to be happening here, and I'm just waiting to find out what this is all about, as in vehicle suitably liveried up with it all. The speed line. So I'll be going up sometime to check that out, see what's happening with that. And just about to get interrupted. These are the people who've done the walkie ski thing. They've basically walked up on skins and these racket things, and they're now just arrived at the bottom here. Time is 2:30 in the afternoon. You can see quite a collection of them there. That's what's left of the snow at the bottom, and yeah, so obviously there's a lot more at the top where these guys are actually going. So let's do a quick 360 here. Just swimming pool closed. The burger shop, the carry-out burger shop, still operational though. So that last snowfall, a few inches, some of it in the shadier areas, stuck around. You can see up on the roofs here that's facing away from the sun during the day, so that's held a bit of that snow that came. If I just scoot round, you'll see the ones facing the other way. They're devoid of it basically, just a little smattering up there. And you can see where it's kind of filled in all these bits up here as well, and it's just typical of what happens at the end of the winter season with the snow. The sun gets higher, the temperatures get warmer most of the time, and we end up with this sort of slushy substance, which that's the fresh snow on top of the older stuff, but it's just kind of blended in. It's sticky, it's bleh. So yeah, you can see a family up here, kids playing, sledging. Don't think sledging would be much use in that. One, you'd get wet, and two, you wouldn't go that fast because you just dig in. So this is Les-Orres 1800. I'll go down to 1650 and have a little nosy around down there as well. Just before I head away, this is our main lift out of the top station here. One of the originals, it's an old one, and a few weeks ago they put up all this stuff on it, explaining all the stuff that's going to be happening, although it doesn't really explain all the stuff that's going to be happening. So I'm going to go and see if I can find out. Now the Tyrolean vehicle there, he's gone, I've taken his place, and I managed to speak to the chap and got some information. I think I'll be able to get some future information just before it happens, you know, helicopters going up doing stuff or whatever. So hopefully that's going to be something where I can do future videos explaining around the station exactly what's going on, what's happening, and hopefully catch a bit of stuff at the side. So I've got to scoot around the car park. These are the people that are doing all this walkie ski thing. Must be locals. I noticed all the plates are 05, which is our department here, the Alps. So head down the road, you can see an absolutely beautiful day. No wind at all, the trees aren't moving. So quick view check over to Les-Orres, the mountain range facing us to the north. And you can see the snow levels actually come down a little bit from the previous snowfall. Now that's facing us, so we've still got quite a lot of snow at the level that I'm at here, 1800. I think that's quite substantially above this line that's kind of going over here, this sort of fuzzy line sort of thing. That's south facing, so it's getting beaten by the snow. That's going to melt very, very quickly. So head round to the mountain opposite us here, and just, yeah, same thing. In the forest itself there's still a little bit of snow around, but up the top here you can see the bits where snowballs or rocks or whatever broken free, or maybe something's blown away and it's been windy up there. But see if I can zoom in and see some of the avalanches that's been, because there's quite a few up there. Just a little line of trees on the left of screen there, and you can see just to the right of it is one place. Just looking around above the trees there, the same up there, there's various little ones that have gone, and across to the main big valley above this valley up there we can see there's been quite a couple of substantial ones. Nothing compared to a few years ago, 3-4 years ago. We had a huge avalanche there that actually started at the top there with an overhang from a drift that happened in the wind, and it ended up just about 100 meters or so straight ahead, down behind us here. It was very, very close. Across to Opion, and beautiful, facing directly north, and quite a good substantial snow covering on it. Not many people have been on that lately, and the reason why is probably to do with that. The fact that the couloir, the corridor bit up the back of that rock has actually avalanched down, and it's come down quite a bit. So heading down the road, on the right here you can just see to the right of us where the snow is melted, it's been beaten by the sun, and as it goes round to this shady area there's more and more and more until you reach a point where there's actually quite a substantial amount there, and that's not getting hit direct by the sun round the corner here on the right. And yeah, you can see the thickness of it straight level with us, and that'll stay there for a long time instead of getting beaten by the sun and by the rain, because the rain is protected by the trees above it. That's going to rely solely on the temperature of the air in coming weeks, times, whatever, to melt it all back, and it just becomes a bit brown like that bit ahead of us now. Down below us on the right there is the main station. I'll head down there now. With the weather comes all the people coming up from the bottom. Go walking, walkie skiing, whatever. Where are they from? 05, 05, and there's one from, who knows where that is? Don't know. Not from this country anyway. Again, the mountain facing us, you can see the snow that happened the last couple of days with this snowfall. And today we've actually got a bit of a reprieve on this one, and we've got this beautiful clear day with no clouds or anything, as forecast to be snowing again tomorrow. That's what happens up here at altitude, is we get the extremes of weather. One of the statistics is days like this, sunshine days, we get 300 of them every year, statistically, in the Alps. The rest of the time it's just this snowfalls and storms and stuff that comes blipping through and gets mashed up by mountains and things. Just as we come up to Les-Orres 1650, the main station, you can see above, straight ahead centre screen now, the sort of bridge thing. It's just a corridor that links the two buildings up high, and I've walked that corridor once. You would never tell that you were that high up with nothing below you. And the main station itself, the car park's full time open now, not just for the first hour. the Sherpa shop's open, but limited hours, and he doesn't open till a couple of hours before the couvre-feu, the whatever it is. I sometimes have problems translating back to English curfew. So yeah, again, shady around the right here, bit of snow kicking around. So yeah, stuff moving around, not many people around. There's a few folk there with sledges and kids and stuff, and that's it. It's kind of spooky at times here, just how quiet it is. Just a quick view check. Let's go back zoomed in. And we finish up with Bussolink Mountain. Okay, so not a very exciting video, I'm afraid. At the foot of the piece, as far as I can get Eck up, she's on the snow, and that's it. There's not much happening, very quiet times, but we're about to have stuff happening in the station here, in the skiing area, and the playground, as it were. So there's a lot more coming, so don't forget to subscribe. Click on the alert bell down below as well, and you'll be notified when I put up these videos of this, that, the next thing. I have a couple of contacts now, I think, so I might get information beforehand. If I don't get information beforehand, there's nothing to stop me going for wanders up and stuff and finding out what they've been doing as opposed to what they are doing, sort of thing. So that's basically the video for today. So until the next time, as I say, keep subscribing, and thanks for watching, thanks for your participation. And in the next couple of days we're gonna have, this is a bit of a reprieve, as I say today, we've got another system coming in, some storms for 2-3 days, then it should open up and warm up, and then the snow's going to melt down the bottom, hopefully, and I can get to do some more wandering and stop being such a lazy bugger. Anyway, that's it for the day. Again, thanks very much for watching, and until the next video, ciao. Remember, think safe, be safe. Just as we head down here, I say noting just registrations. Here's a strange one. Somehow the Brits are here. Don't know if they're stuck here or if they're pushing it, or who knows.